There was a black rabbit that lived in a burrow. He lived there with his mom and his 4 brothers and sisters. Every morning when the sun came up, he would go out of the burrow and look for food. But every time he found some nice juicy berries or a tasty leaf to eat, some meaner animal would come by and take it away from him. The black rabbit was so tired of this happening to him all the time. And he wished he had someone to play with, someone who understood how he felt. One day the black rabbit was hopping along and saw a little girl sitting on a nearby rock. She looked sad, so he hopped over to her and asked, "Why are you so sad?" The little girl looked at the black rabbit and replied, "I'm looking for my ball, but I can't find it anywhere. Would you help me look for it?" The black rabbit was so excited to finally have someone to play with, so he immediately started hopping around, looking under bushes and behind rocks. He looked everywhere. Finally, he spotted something under a bush. It was a little white ball with a pink bow on it. "I found it," the black rabbit yelled. He picked up the ball in his mouth and ran as fast as he could to the little girl. He dropped the ball at her feet and said, "Here you go." Now the little girl was so happy. She picked up the ball and hugged the black rabbit. Then she said, "You're such a good boy. Let's be friends." The black rabbit was over the moon. He had a friend and now he wasn't lonely anymore. Every day after that, the black rabbit and the little girl would meet in the forest. They would play with the ball until the sun went down. One day, the little girl brought her dog along when she went to meet the black rabbit. His name was Bingo, and he was a big, friendly dog with a wagging tail and floppy ears. Bingo loved playing with the black rabbit, and the two became best friends. They would play hide and seek and tag until they were exhausted. The black rabbit loved running around with his new friend. He was so happy to have Bingo in his life. Then one day, the little girl didn't show up. The black rabbit waited and waited, but she didn't come. He was worried something bad had happened to her, so he went to look for her. He looked everywhere, but he couldn't find her. Just when he was about to give up, he heard a little voice calling for help. He followed the sound and saw the little girl stuck in a muddy puddle. She was crying and said, "Help me, please, I can't get out." The black rabbit was so worried about her, and even though he was afraid of getting dirty, he jumped into the puddle to help her. He pushed and shoved with all his might and eventually got her out of the mud. The little girl was so grateful to the black rabbit for saving her. She hugged him tightly and said, "Thank you. You're such a brave and kind rabbit." After that day, the black rabbit knew that he wasn't just lucky to have a friend like the little girl, but also because he was a kind and caring rabbit. He learned that being a good friend meant always being there for them no matter what.